don't forget to click subscribe for all the latest videos.
What's up guys, and welcome back to episode 3 of my Newcastle career mode. As you can see here, we've got a game up against Fulham, but what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to confirm the squad that we're going to be going with, and I'm going to make a few changes to this lineup here. So as you can see there, we've got Rob Elliott in goal. Tim Krul was sent off in the last match against West Ham following a poor tackle which resulted in a penalty. We've got Santon at left back, Colaccini and Aquel Manga, who's a new signing just brought in the last episode, and Daryl Yanma on the right. We've got Anita and Tiote as the holding midfielders, then De Jong and Cabella as the central attacking midfielders, and Lacazette and Riviere as the two strikers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually change this up a little bit and take a look and see if we can bring in some different players. So first of all, Rob Elliott there, 68 rated, he's a little bit older. I actually have someone else as another option. Carl Darlow, just brought in from Nottingham Forest. He's actually listed for loan at the moment, but I'm going to bring him in for this match just to see what he can do there, and hopefully he does well there. What I'm also going to do as well is I'm going to change things up a little bit. I'm also going to take Yanka Mbiwa off. I'm going to replace him with another new signing, which is Lascelles. He's only 66 rated, but I'm excited to see what he can do there. So I'm going to take a quick look there. I've been impressed with the front two so far, but what I want to do is I actually want to give Ferrier an opportunity there to see what he can do there with Lacazette, because Lacazette's got a brace in the last game against West Ham, so hopefully he'll do well again. But I'm going to keep things as they are there. I'm not really going to bring anybody too exciting there, not really do too much there. So we'll take a look there and hopefully that'll go well. And let's hopefully, see a good result here against Fulham. They're a team we should be beating, and hopefully we'll be able to pick up another 3 points here. So let's advance on through to that match. And see there, Newcastle United confirmed Matic talks. It is something we've been looking at, but it's not something who I'm actually going to be going for there.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the
And here we go with the third match, home again against Fulham. Hopefully we'll do well here. We'll see a good result. Here we go, kicking off. And we've got a little bit of a different team here. A few changes, not too much. Carl Darlow in goal with Ferrier up front alongside Lacazette. Hopefully we'll do well here. But Yanmat again, who's been impressing me in the last 2 games, again impressing me again with how keen he is to get forward and to make attacks happen and try and make things happen there. Just loses the ball, which is a little bit disappointing there, but fantastic opportunity there. Through ball, Yanmat! Oh, that's a disappointment there. Should have done better really, but he's a right back. He's not known for his shooting. He's not known for his goal scoring prowess. So we can let him off on that one. Early on in the game. Carl Darlow there getting an early touch of the ball there. Doing well, clearing up, making sure that he doesn't make any silly mistakes there, which is good. But Nita again, player I've been very impressed with so far. And Ferrier, getting one of his first touches on the ball. See him making a run there. See if we can get that ball through to him. Here he is. Takes an early shot. Oh, that's a fantastic shot there. Tests the goalkeeper and wins the corner. Fantastic. Got Vernon here taking it. Who have we got as other options there? Let's take a look. I'm actually going to have Cabella take this one and swing this into the middle there. Let's take a look, see how that works out.
It's a wasted corner.
Oh, it's a little bit disappointing there. We had Aquel Manga up there, going for the header, but he missed it. Seemed De Jong got there, but we didn't really get much of a touch on that. And Colaccini wins it back there. Fantastic. Very cheap, disappointing possession there, but we managed to win the ball back. But Fulham actually doing very well there, bringing the ball down, trying to win those second challenges, that type of thing, and they've done very well again there. But we win the ball back. Ferry again with the ball, sees the run, makes it through. Lacazette! Oh, that's a huge disappointment there. Seemed De Jong went in there for the second ball there, got a shot, but the goalkeeper's done very well there. Sekelenberg, fantastic goalkeeper, done very well. Made some great saves there, but we really should have scored there. It's a little bit disappointing, but Yanman again on the right, causing all sorts of problems for all of the defenders, which is great because he's a defender himself and he's, making those challenges, but, he's done very well so far. Oh, Cabella, disappointing there, loses the ball very easily, very cheaply. Here we go again. Cabella, getting back when he needs to, which is fantastic. Yanmat, I think he did the sensible thing there, he just got the ball out, under a little bit of pressure, but, very pleased with that. Very, done pretty well in the early sort of first 15 minutes. He's got a few nice touches, tried to, make things happen. He played a fantastic through ball for Lacazette, and Lacazette just sort of missed that one there. But here we go, Is that a corner? I'm not too sure about that. No, it's not. It's just a goal kick, which is, good. Some good defending there, making sure that we don't concede the corner, because, they could hurt us on set pieces there. I think the two holding midfielders is definitely working for us. It's working pretty well. We were doing well there. And now just a clear offside. Back line holding down very well. Very pleased with that. And that's a cheap ball giveaway. That's a problem we've been having really. Just giving the ball away very cheaply in stupid areas. Not really done too much with that. And the Quell Manga there, just clearing up. Holds on the ball until we can get back into our positions. Cabella there, dropping back to sort of the right back position, then Janmaat moving forward, which is excellent. Sort of not really many options open here, so we just play it back. Anita, just very, very tidy player, Anita. A lot of people saying, he's not doing too well in the Premier League. A little bit disappointing at times, but for me, he's been a fantastic player. Really done really well. He's a tidy player. He seemed to young very well from their days at Ajax, so hopefully, they'll build up a good pair in there. But he's a fantastic opportunity. Gets the ball. Tiote! Oh, it's a good shot there. It's a decent effort. Anita holds onto the ball. Tries to play through Cabella, but, the defence is there. Always covering that one there. Anita, gets the ball again. Ferry, holding on the ball here. Holding on. Anita comes back, drops it back. Brings the ball into the box. Oh, it just seemed young, just losing out there. It's a little bit disappointing, His touch should be better, really, for a player who comes from Ajax, place it's all about one touch, first touch sort of passing, pass and move, that kind of game. It's a little bit disappointing that he doesn't have, that ability to hold on to the ball that well. But, he's done well. He's played well in a couple of games. But, hoping to see him score a couple more goals, especially in that attacking midfielder position, which he's sort of, made his own, really. There's Anita going down the right, fantastic, lovely little play there. Janmaat again moving down the right, plays a cross in. It's really not going anywhere there. It's a little bit of a disappointing cross, but again, he's a defender. He's not known for his crossing ability, but what can you do there? Colaccini, done very well. He's actually linked up really well with Quella Manga. Absolutely fantastic so far. And there's Manga there, just holding on to the ball, putting some pressure on. That's a lovely clearance there, fantastic. We go down the counter attack here, but they get the ball back straight away. And Colaccini just covering the ball there, just loses out, and that's a fantastic save from Caldalo. Absolutely fantastic. You can see there, here's a replay. Gets through the defence very easily. Colaccini just slips over, and Caldalo makes a fantastic save, tips it over the bar. They've got a corner here. Just got to make sure we don't concede any silly goals from set pieces. Just try and get the ball as quickly as possible. Oh, that's disappointing there. Hugo Rodallega already scored 3 league goals, which is impressive. But if you just look at that marking there, he was just too loose there, too loose on the marking. Didn't really have anybody marking him. It's a little bit disappointing. We could very well go into this losing this half, which I think is a little bit of a shame because I think we've edged the half really. I think we've done better in possession. We've created more chances there, but at the end of the day, they won it from a set piece really. So let's take a look. See if we can get anything, any opportunities. We've won the ball back very well there, looking for sort of an opportunity there. Not really anything coming now. It's a little bit disappointing that we haven't got forward a little bit more quickly there, because we should be doing that. We should be getting there, getting forward, attacking the ball. This is a fantastic opportunity. And again, not really pushing forward quickly enough, just playing a passing game, just holding on to the ball. You want to be really pushing forward there with fast attacking sort of opportunities, but that's not really happening. It's a little bit disappointing there. Sees a run, plays a through ball. Oh, that's fantastic, The goalkeeper did really well there. He targeted, he held on to as well. I'm gonna have Cabella take it again, because I really think, he's the guy to be taking out corners there. But let's take a look, see if we can get anything from this. Again, too close to a defender there, very easily just knocks it away. Colaccini running back here, trying to cover the defence. Just really well, actually wins the ball fantastically well. I think that's going to be it for the half, to be honest. I don't think we're going to get another opportunity to go forward, really. Which is a little bit disappointing. Or we might do. You know, this could be an opportunity here. Nah, Ferrier just losing the ball very easily there. It's a little bit disappointing. Colaccini wins the ball back, and that's it for the half. Going in there, losing 1-0 to home. A little bit disappointing. Don't think Ferrier's done as well as I perhaps hoped he might. You know, he's a little bit lower rated than Riviere. But I'm going to give him, you know, a few more minutes. You know, hopefully 15 minutes in the second half. And then if we don't improve, then he'll come off and we'll bring on our regular players there. But let's take a look. See what we can do here. Fulham starting brightly, you know, as you would expect. They're sort of winning sort of from an opening there. Colaccini there, knocks it out for a corner. We have to do better from corners. Our set piece defending is just not being great there. You know, we need to be doing a lot better there. Let's see if we can mark up a little bit more tightly there. Colaccini there, knocks the ball away. That's it. That's disappointing there. You know, we knocked the ball out. You know, they knocked the ball back in, and then our defence just shut off, really. We're 2-0 down, and it's just a huge disappointment. We need to get back into this game, and I'm not sure what we need to do to get back into it. We just need to, you know, push forward, keep going for those opportunities there, you know, just hold on the ball, not make stupid mistakes. It's just really disappointing there. Really, really disappointing.
Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change.
That's a poor ball there. That's disappointing. You know, you should be doing better from those kind of situations. Seemed Young was making the run, but, you know, that's disappointing there. Let's take a look, see if we can get something. If we can get something before, you know, the 60 minutes is up, hopefully we can get back in this. But it's going to be tough. You know, Fulham, they've defended well. You know, they've done pretty well. And going forward, from set pieces, they've been absolutely devastating. My set piece defending has been absolutely shocking there. And here's an opportunity. Oh, that's a great save there. Fantastic. That should have been 2-1, really. You know, absolutely fantastic save. And here they go. They're going to start attacking us from here. You know, clear opportunity. Colaccini covering him. Hopefully we'll be able to get the ball back. Colaccini gets the ball back. Fantastic. And Anita just losing the ball. That's very surprising. Caldalo there. Clean the ball, fantastic. Pass it over to Janmat. Janmat takes the ball. Bremen Cabella back on it. Anita. Anita just disappointing in this game. You know, he's good in the first half, but in the second half, he's really dropped off in terms of his performance. That's a little bit disappointing there. And I'm thinking of actually taking him off because I don't think he's really been effective in that role. Possibly bringing on Moussa Sissoko, you know, pacey, strong. Could do very well in that kind of position there. Yeah, I think we're going to need to make some changes here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a couple of changes and we'll sort of mix the squad up a little bit there. So Moussa Sissoko is going to come on for Vernon and Anita there. So he's going to come off and Moussa Sissoko is going to play in that sort of right holding position there. And then Ferrier is going to come off and we're going to bring on Riviere. And hopefully, you know, the partnership will sort of work as we wanted it to there.
Substitutions to come from both camps.
And here we go with De Jong on the left. You know, he's not played too badly, but again, in 3 games, he's not really contributed too much. He's not really brought in any assists or anything like that. You know, he just held on to the ball where he can, but not really any, you know, significant strides there in terms of performances.
And in goes the cross.
Oh, that's disappointing there. Yeah, trying to put it through to Siem De Jong, but the defender gets there first, gets a touch in and manages to clear the ball there. And Fulham, you know, holding on to the ball. And they're just absolutely tiring out our defence there. Colaccini does very well there, wins the ball back, and here's an opportunity, you know. Again, not really getting forward too quickly, and that's a poor pass from Colaccini. I really should have done better. And Tiote just really missed the ball more than anything. He just should have got that, but didn't it slip it away from him, giving them an opportunity to hold on to the ball again, and we're just not really getting the opportunities that we need. Santon winning the ball back. Plays it through to Tiote. Tiote. Riviere there. Not really, you know, spotting the run there. Really should have spotted that Tiote was trying to play a through ball there. Should have ran faster, but obviously it just didn't work out for us. Oh, that's a fantastic ball. And we tried to play it through there to Lacazette, who was making the run there. But Lacazette and Riviere again starting to build up that partnership which you saw in the last match against West Ham. But you know, it's a huge disappointment there. We're not really, you know, threatening them too much. They held the ball well. You know, I think we're gonna have to go attacking here. We're gonna go ultra attacking, see what happens. Okay, let's take a look here, see if we can get something sorted. You know, they had a good chance there, good opportunity, but nothing really came from it. You know, hit the post. Hopefully we'll do well here. Darren Bent, player that we were actually originally linked with, but certainly not someone I can see, you know, having a future at Newcastle. So let's get this sorted. Let's see if we can get an opportunity here. You know, we really need to, you know, score just to, you know, put some pride back in the game. You know, 2-0 at home. It's disappointing. We really shouldn't be sort of. And again, that's some good defending there. Did very well. Oh, and that's a disappointing opportunity there. You know, they're defending so well. You know, they're just pushing players back. You know, whenever we get the ball, they're dropping players back. They're dropping deep, and just means that it's going to be very difficult for us to be able to break them down there. And that's it. That's a huge disappointment there. Team De Jong here making a run. You know, trying to break the tackle. Oh, and that's a disappointing opportunity there. Probably should have taken a touch, you know, but in those kind of opportunities, you know, it's that sort of first opportunity. You've got an opportunity on goal, you've got a sight goal, you take it, and just hasn't really done anything with it there. It's a little bit disappointing. Bonucci winning the ball back there. Tiote holding on to the ball very well in the challenge, but loses it in sort of the second fight for it. Lacazette really trying to sort of push for an opportunity here, but there's not really anything going. Team De Jong wins the ball back. Sissoko on it. Drops it back to Tiote. Tiote to Cabella. Sissoko making the run. Sissoko. Ah, it's disappointing there. Tried to play a through ball. Didn't really work. And here we go. You know, again, whenever they're getting the ball, you know, it's one of those situations where we're not really doing anything with it. You know, it's a little bit disappointing.
Referee makes it clear to Fulham they can play on now.
You know, we should be getting the ball here and, you know, playing forward. And that's a fantastic tackle from Sissoko there. You know, done really well. And again, we're on ultra attacking and just the players just aren't getting forward. You know, there's no real sense of urgency here. You know, they're not really pushing forward as much as you'd like. It's a little bit disappointing, really. You know, that they're not pushing forward as much as perhaps we could. And I get the feeling it's going to be a 2-0 home defeat, and that's really, really disappointing. I'm really disappointed with some of the performance of the players. Do I blame Caldalo? No. Do I blame Aquila-Manga? No. It was just poor defending from set pieces, and that's it. 2-0, a little bit disappointing, but with Tim Krul out, you always expected that was going to happen. You know, we had opportunities. You can see there, 8 shots, 6 on target, 55% possession. We were the better team, but we simply didn't get the look that we needed, and we didn't have the opportunities in front of goal, really. Stekelenburg, fantastic, did really well. And as you can see here, we're on transfer deadline day. I'm not really going to be making any activity, so, you know, there's not going to be really much disappointing there. Alexandre Lacazette is going to be out for 5 days with an injury, which is a little bit disappointing. But the good news is Tim Krul's back from his suspension, so that's fantastic news. Benedict Howard is another player I was looking at, but simply put, we can't afford him at the moment. So let's just take a look there. So let's just take a quick look, you know. Arsenal there, making some good signs there. Kelvin, Gerardo and Allen. Let's take a look. Aston Villa is bringing in Gutierrez from Newcastle. Lewandowski is brought in from Chelsea. Fernando Torres is actually out, which is, you know, a huge shock there. He's been sort of there for quite a while, but they've always tried to get rid of him and not really made any progress. Eden Dzeko out for Man City, but no players really brought in. And Manchester United making some big signs there. Thiago Silva, Elba and Arslanicic, which is fantastic. And there's Newcastle's progress so far. Let's advance on through. We'll get through to this, and then once we've done that, we'll take a look, see what we can do.
Third bottom, Crystal Palace with 1 point. Fourth bottom, Aston Villa with 1 point. Fifth bottom, West Brom.
Okay, my batteries have just died, which is absolutely fantastic, which is not what you want while you're recording. But let's put some new ones in and keep it going. And here we go, to advancing on through. There are a couple of players that I've got listed online which haven't gone out yet. I'm kind of hoping that we get a few offers maybe, you know, in the last few minutes, but I don't really see anything's going to happen there. Let's take a look. Gabriel Obertan, he's transfer listed, and they've offered more than what he's worth. So Gabriel Obertan's going to be going out. He's going to be going to Fulham for £850,000. I simply don't see a future at him at the club. You know, he's not good enough to be in Newcastle, even if he did have a bright future previously. As you can see there, confirmed, player has been sold, which is fantastic. Adds a little bit more money for January, when hopefully we get some more signs in there. Let's just take a look, see if any of the new offers come in. You know, hopefully we can get some players out on loan. I know it's Carl Darlow and Jamal Lascelles haven't been sent out on loan, which is a little bit disappointing there. But let's take a look. We do have a transfer offer for Paul Dummett, going out on loan to Walsall, which is fantastic. You know, he's 21 and 65 rated. He's not really, you know, a first team player, not with Haidara as backup to Davide Santon. You've got Verneed who can play in that position as well. So, you know, he's going to be obviously going out on loan, hopefully, you know, doing pretty well there. But that's the end, and that's going to be the end of the episode for today. On our next match, we'll take a look, and we've got Aston Villa. We'll be playing that match, and then what we'll do is we'll hopefully see if we can get a good result, because we've won 1 and we've lost 2, which is a little bit disappointing. We're there in 13th at the moment with 3 games played. If we can pick up a couple of points against Aston Villa, that'd be fantastic, and then hopefully we can, you know, climb up that table.
Don't forget to click subscribe for all the latest videos.